Okay, we're live. It's Sunday
Whoa.
Fun Day, and this time we are back to our Pulp DCC playtest as rules are evolving, and we ended the last session. Not really a cliffhanger,
No.
but enough that we went ahead and leveled everybody to the next level. So we'll start off with Chuck. Who you playing, and how is that character better now?
Yeah, I am playing Anton, our occultist, with the stage name, the Tumultuous Tony. And the ways that I am better, I did increase my reflex. I purchased up my hit die from a D6 to a D7. And I also increased my skill for schmoozing with high society, rich, fancy people. So I'm better at that too.
Okay, that works. Justin.
I am playing Charlie Hustle Manson, and my improvements, I added a +1 to first aid since we're constantly patching each other up, and kind of figured, probably I learned something in World War I at some point in time, just to keep holes from leaking. And then I'll at Lake Chuck, I increased my hit die from a D6 to a D7, and then promptly rolled a 1 on the D6.
Oh.
As one does. As one does.
Those are
John.
my changes.
Yeah, I'm playing Silas. He's a detective. I spent my points on increasing my wealth. The approval finally came through from HR for me to get the increased pay with being a detective. So 6 months late. It's okay, guys.
I think he just took a stack of money off of the shelf in the evidence
He's a
room.
good cop.
But,
He's not dirty.
Well, it's
Did they
dirty
give you
money,
the
so
back
it's
pay
clean,
for
right?
the lightness on it?
Yeah. And then I increased my attack bonus with ranged weapons.
Spent some time on the firing range. All right.
Yep.
Brad, have you finished spending your 5?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So,
well, tell us who your character is.
Myrtle Hemsworth, ace investigative reporter. I improved her by giving her investigation and putting it at +1. Just to get bonus to. Is that legit?
Actually, I think investigation would be a primary skill for your. What's your occupation?
Reporter.
Yeah, so I think that would be a primary skill. So it would already be a +2 as it is.
Oh,
If you wanted to make it better, you could have spent 2 points to give it a +1 to make it a +3. But I don't, it's already at a +2.
yeah. Okay. So then. So then I got ranged weapons because I bumped myself up from the Derringer.
Okay, so you bought martial weapons.
Yeah,
Okay.
or ranged weapons, but I will change that to martial. Mm-hmm. And gave myself a +1.
Okay.
So that's 3 points.
Okay.
And then just want to make sure I did the math right. And then bumped up my status. Or no. Oh, fuck. I totally botched my math. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Status.
It's 2 points to get a bump in your status.
Which is the status again?
Status is how you are seen in your field, or it could be an official position. Like John, for instance, is now a detective.
Yeah. I did that last time, so I could make myself a level 3 reporter. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So level 3 reporter probably means that you went from you started off doing like the cultural pieces, and then you went up to doing some interviews. Maybe now you've got the big beat, which is the political. So you've got, maybe that's what it is. So you've got more pull at the paper, and you're more widely known, and you've got a better work that you're doing now. You're doing the hard hitting work, the work that gets you shot.
Hooray!
If TV journalism was a thing,
hmm
in that satellite, you could be on the weathercast.
Oh, I
Yeah, that's
forgot who
right.
it was. There was around that time there was a woman who did an expose on mental institutions by becoming a mental patient, and it caused like a major change to the whole system.
There you go. You could look forward to checking yourself into an insane asylum.
I could be that gal.
You could be that
Mhm.
person. Yeah. All right. So last session you failed completely.
That's putting it mildly.
The freak was captured and taken off by an unknown and possibly third party interest.
To be fair, they had cars and Tommy guns and weren't afraid to make the diner a drive-in.
This is very true. And you actually made off with a very nice car. Nice Studebaker. Also, the folks that are from that had international. What are they called?
Coffee.
No.
Harvester.
Diplomatic plates
Mm.
were killed. Left in an automobile, which you just left outside of the diner. Actually, John, did Silas report on any of this, or did you just wait for someone else to report it in so that you had no connection with it?
No, he's a decent enough guy. He would have called it in. He wouldn't have let.
Okay. But did you report that you were part of it, or did you just report you found it?
Well, given that I have gunshot wounds.
Yes. And the owner lived.
Yeah.
The two waitresses did not.
I might have had a little conversation with the owner that, like, my friends were not here. I was here. I got gunned down, managed to crawl and, chase them off, but they killed that dude.
All right.
Like, just so we get our stories straight. But yeah, I call it in, and that way, maybe there's a chance the police force will pay for my hospital stay while I recover from my gunshot and burn wounds.
Oh, no, they definitely do. Yeah, if you call it in and that you were there and you were trying to stop this from happening, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But I think you probably owe a favor.
I probably do.
To the owner of the diner.
Absolutely. That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind owing a favor to a
maybe you can, like, try to route the police force to make that like a regular lunch and dinner hangout.
And just in your notes somewhere, because you did report this in and it makes a lot of news, put 5 points towards your fame.
Ooh. Nice.
It's very nice.
10 points, it will start having an influence as far as how people treat you and modifiers for your interactions with certain folks.
Okay.
Yep. And it's not a sliding scale. You can have both fame and infamy.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. So I think everyone that didn't stay in a hospital, which I think is just Silas because it was paid for. So yeah.
I was in a
I was in Myrtle too.
Yeah.
Everyone else went back to the Rookery, I believe. So the question is, how long do you stay in the hospital? So your hand, Charlie, is bandaged up well enough that it heals normally. So you didn't lose your hand, but you didn't stay in the hospital. So you're only recovering a hit point a night. Mm-hmm. Everybody else that stayed in the hospital were recovering 2 hit points a night. So when do you guys check yourselves out of the hospital?
I'd like to stay for 3 days.
Okay. Silas is... And during this time, Myrtle, how long are you staying in?
I only needed 2 hit points, so just one night.
One day. Okay.
Yep.
But Silas, this is when you get other people from other newspapers coming by.
Yep.
And this is where you gain your fame points, taking pictures of you shot up and looking in agony. Yeah.
So wait, are we as a group then kind of out of commission until everybody's done?
I'm going to ask, but we may hand wave what you want to do just by making a single roll as opposed to doing a scene. So for this next day, both Silas and Myrtle are out. So during that time, Anton and Charlie, although Charlie, you're pretty shot up too.
Mhm.
But is there anything you want to do the next day, knowing that both Silas and Myrtle are going to be out of it for the next, 24 once you get home?
Even, I mean, there's nothing super pressing, so I'll let them recuperate
Mhm.
in the hospital, and I'll just recuperate at the Rook in a comfy recliner.
That was kind of my plan because
Okay.
I don't
We'll get
know
some
how-
pizza, a couple,
Yeah.
6-pack of beer.
Yeah, that's good. I think I also told you how many pieces of armor were left over. And so that's a hard number. Once you've blown through all of those, you don't get those back until you can upgrade the rookery to produce more of those.
Okay.
Like put in an armory or something like that.
Yeah, we should probably like put in. Do we have some cots?
Oh yeah,
At-
yeah.
at
You
least?
all have like they're probably the last World Wars, like stretch cots or stuff like that.
Oof,
Because there's a
yeah.
lot of that stuff floating around still.
Yeah.
So they're not comfortable, but you've got a place to lay and sleep, and probably better than Charlie's had in a while. 'Cause at least the building has heat and electricity.
and
Yeah.
it's not dirt with a rock as a pillow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's rough.
All right. So day goes by. Myrtle, you check yourself out. Go in and check on Anton and Charlie. So after the first day, Brad, Myrtle gets 2 hit points back. Anton and Charlie, both of you get 1 hit point back. Actually, Charlie, you can't first aid yourself. Well, no, I'll let you. So you get 2 hit points back. Maybe that's how you got better at first aid. Since
Okay.
you're treating yourself.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, Charlie 2 hit points back, Anton 1, Myrtle 2, Silas 2 after the
Yep.
first day. So Myrtle, so you know that Silas is still in the hospital. You saw all the other reporters going in and talking, etc. Head back to the Rook, or did you have something else you wanted to do after checking yourself out? I think at the end of the last session, you did some digging while before you checked yourself in to find out that yes, there are a lot of social groups that have a basis in the occult in the area. All of them are very moneyed, but they do often have like soirees or parties where they try to get other wealthy people to come in and become part of the groups and such.
I was kind of thinking about this from what you said earlier. One of the cars had diplomatic plates.
Yeah, just one. And that was the one with the men in black that tried to get your guys
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
So I think what I would like to do is do an investigation and find out whose plates they were and kind of attack it from that angle. Try to figure out who they were.
Okay, that's going to be difficult because all of that stuff is governmental, and they don't really talk to newspaper people about this. I'm not saying you can't; it's just going to be difficult. But you have some status now, so what do you want to do? Just call the? Oh, actually, that would be difficult, wouldn't it? You'd probably have to talk to like the State Department because you don't actually know which embassy you would have to talk to find out.
Yeah, it's not like you can go to the DMV and just
Yeah.
check that out.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, I didn't think about that.
Well, I guess you kind of know, though, because they did introduce themselves. Let me pull up my notes on that. Because they did actually tell you where they were from.
Yeah, they did tell us what country they were from.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Iran, I think, right? Or
Like-
whatever they were called at
Or
that point in time.
Moldavia or something.
Yeah. So you could just call the diplomat service there and just find out. Of course, it would already been reported because Silas called in the police, and it was all so they know those people are dead. They know, but you don't know, and they're not releasing the names of those people.
Yeah, I mean, you as a reporter, it would make sense for you to call and
Yeah,
ask about
absolutely
this
would.
new case where, like, oh, hey, they found diplomats dead and blah blah blah, or at least
Yeah.
people and a diplomatic car.
Yeah, I think I would.
Looking for the
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay. I tell you what. So this would be an investigation check, so you get your bonuses for that. Your status. You can add your status level as a bonus to that. It is going to be a difficult number though, because right away the reception person on the other side tells you that they're not releasing that information. But then you give your credentials and otherwise, and we'll see how that plays out. So go ahead and make that roll for me.
Okay. And of course, I need to scroll. Oh, Jesus wept. Yeah, never mind.
7? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a chance. Like they tell you what they tell every other reporter is like, we're sorry. This is a sensitive area for our country. Those names won't be released.
Okay.
But they do confirm that those people were a part of the embassy.
Yeah, it's really hard for them to deny. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's as far as that gets. Anton, Justin, Silas probably called down to the diner that you guys would go to for food, leave you a message there, and just tell you he's going to stay another day just to keep you all updated. Anything else you
Yep.
want to do?
The
So it's another
missus came to
day.
visit me in the hospital.
Yeah.
She's real.
Of course, you don't see it because you're not at the hospital.
Yeah.
He's only
how
saying that his
convenient.
wife is there.
Yeah. Probably like that second day, it would probably start to dawn. Like, we were involved in a shootout with diplomats at a diner. Maybe like I'll start poking around on the street a little bit, see if I can get any rumors or anything that may be pointing back to us so we can try and get ahead of it, possibly frame Silas's wife. He'll take the fall.
Well, I'm sure you all read the newspaper the next day. And
Yeah.
since Silas was the one accounting for it and is apparently bought off or curried favor with the store owner who just nodded along with everything that Silas said, no mention of anyone else was there.
Oh, perfect.
Other than
Yeah,
Silas
hero cop
trying to
Silas.
stop I don't know, Silas, how would you have framed it? Was it an assassination of the two diplomats?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not exactly sure. It seemed, but it sure seems like it must have been, an assassination attempt to, crossing international waters and that sort of thing. I mean, it's not really any of our business, but they brought it over here and put it on our doorstep.
Okay. So that's the official reporting. But if Anton wants to hit the streets and see because I mean, it's not like that was a busy area. I'd even said that very few people were passing by at the time, but somebody might have seen something. If you want to kind of find out if there's any word on the street.
Absolutely.
Do you have any status with the people on the street?
No, I would probably be leveraging my parlor tricks to try and ingratiate myself to maybe some vagrants or something like that.
Okay.
You look down on your luck. Let me show you this really cool card trick, and I'll just mind
Read your
control them
minds.
to think that they saw a really cool mind trick while I root around in there.
All right, so basically you're just going out and reading minds to see if anyone has heard. Okay, I got you. So why don't you just roll that power? And
Sure.
I'm not even going to do a contested roll. I just want to see how well you do.
Okie dokie. That's this plus that plus.
I got that old song. These are the people in your neighborhood.
17.
Okay. So checking with the vagrants that are within that block of the city, etc. Yeah, no one noticed anything. I mean, they certainly noticed when the guns started firing and cars being ran out, but nobody saw anything more than that.
Okay.
So it looks like you're in the clear, at least from the street level.
Charlie has an idea that he is going to ask in the neighborhood. There's always the rich neighborhoods, and then there's right next door.
Yeah.
Rich neighborhoods always seem to be right next door to at least middle class or lower class neighborhoods for some reason. He's going to look talk to other people and ask, like, hey, have you seen any people wearing weird masks coming in and out of these houses? Like,
All right. Well, when you say people, what people?
like the
White people.
cultist type people,
No, no, no,
like,
no. Like, who are you asking
oh,
specifically?
street people,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
other bums,
Yeah.
vagrants,
Yeah.
my people,
Well, during this period, another history lesson. There is a big divide between hobos who are salt of the earth, hard workers, migrant workers, we'll say, and bums who are just that.
I guess I would ask. I don't. Well, hobos also moved around a lot, so they
Yeah, they
weren't
do.
very. They're not. I don't necessarily know they'd be reliable for this sort of thing because they might
Okay.
not have been in
So
the
you
area.
are actually asking the lower class, the people that are panhandling and
Who
not looking for work, they're looking for handouts.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, seeing that's your background, I would consider that to be a trained role as a D20. If you've got any personality modifier, you can throw it on there. Or if you have any skill at talking to people.
I do not.
Okay.
No, actually, I do have a bonus to personality. I do not have any bonus to talking to people, but
Though the personality bonus will go. So D20 and plus your personality bonus.
okay.
And you know what? Since you are a vagabond, let's go ahead and give you the +2 as if it were a primary skill for a vagabond to talk to other vagabonds.
Okay. Why is that? Okay.
9.
No.
You want to spend a luck point?
How much would I need?
1 point.
Just
to
one?
get you to a 10.
Yeah, I'll take it. I was going to go ahead and spend the luck point.
Drop a point of luck. And yeah, actually, it's not that they... so here's the tale that you hear. Is that a couple guys that, they have territories where they panhandle, right? But it's all pretty, it's not intense. They don't fight over their territories, but they definitely stake out territories. I tell you that... there are a couple guys that work across the street from us here, and we noticed that they hadn't been around for a while. So we kind of took over their territory. Just, the money's a little bit better over there. Some better shops over there. People got extra money, but they were gone for several days. And then I swear I saw them getting into this fancy car. They looked better fed, like somebody been feeding them some square meals. They had nice clothes on, and he was getting behind the wheel of this car like he was a chauffeur or something. He puts on this hat and it had like a half mask on, and yeah, he describes the mask, black mask, like a dog right in the middle of the forehead. That was Blake. Yeah, old Blake used to panhandle on this corner right here.
Okay.
And his buddy, I think it was Tony. Blake and Tony, yeah.
Blake and Tony, okay.
Gone for weeks, and then they show up looking all snazzy and new clothes and well fed. I waved at him, thinking he might have some spare change on him. They just looked like right through me. Gave me this weirdest look, like he didn't even know who I was. That's what happens when you get money, you forget where you came from.
Yeah, I hear that. Everybody's invisible when you need some help.
Speaking of which, he rattles his change cup.
And I'm like wearing like dirty ass street clothes. I'm like, are you begging from a beggar? What's wrong?
Well, sometimes you wear it down just to get a little bit more coin in the cup. I know how it is.
Oh.
Can I spare him like a nickel? Like,
yeah, you've got a D4. Like even though you're a vagabond as an occupation, you have a D4, so you can spare some change.
Okay, yeah, I'll do.
He looks in the cup. He says, "All right, I guess you aren't slumming it today. Then is all you got? It's a smoke or two. That's all right.
Yeah, that's all the money I get from the day job I got.
Well, if you see Blake and Tony, you tell them they're assholes, and this is my turf now. This corner right here. Kind of wipes
Okay,
his butt on the edge of the wall. This is mine.
Were Blake and Tony a couple of the ones that we did kill?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. That is an interesting thing then. Okay, so they are indoctrinating basically invisible people. So wouldn't be surprised if maybe they've done the same thing with streetwalkers and or whatever the term would be for that time, ladies of the night and other invisible sorts, homeless people, that sort of thing. So, or the unhoused, or however you want to call it.
Not actually too many street rockers in this area. Most of them worked in actual establishments.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Some more brothely types then.
Yeah. Actually, Bert, during my recovery day at the hospital, could I make a phone call to the police station?
Yeah, as long as you're not doing anything physical, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to find out if they've run the plates on the cars, besides the diplomatic ones.
Yeah.
The other ones. All right. I'll ask
yeah,
for
they all came from they were all stolen plates.
Okay.
Yeah, the cars themselves were stolen too, and somebody had put in some refinements, extra metal in the front.
Yeah.
And so somebody did a tight job on them.
Okay. I still
professional welding jobs.
I'd like to know where the cars were, like wherever if they were reported stolen, where were they last seen?
Nice. So not local.
Okay.
And like from surrounding states, we were kind of nebulous in what state we're actually in here.
Nebraska, Bama.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
None of them are local. They were all out of state plates.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
The cars, they're still trying to find out where the cars came from because they didn't have necessarily VIN numbers, but some of them did. But they're still trying to trace down who the cars actually belong to because they were so heavily modified. They're having trouble.
Question about the car we took back with us.
Yeah.
Does the Rookery have a garage?
There is a place in the back that's not really a garage, but you could hide it.
Okay. When I come back from my questioning, I'm going to check to see if the plates are still on there. And if they are, I'm going to take them off.
Yeah. I think that's probably something you would have done the first night. But somebody would have. Sorry, go ahead, Silas.
I'm going to make one more phone call. Do we have a direct line to the Rookery? You know what? I'll call the diner.
Yeah, and I'm saying they're using a diner.
Yeah. I'll have the guy at the Denny's. I'll have him be like, "Hey, if any of my pals show up, give me a call."
Yeah,
and have them give me a call here at the hospital.
Yep. He probably gets he gets a lot of your business, but you could probably slide him a few bucks to work as an answering machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not operating on the shadow level where we've got a pneumatic tube system and a switchboard.
Well, that would be a 5-point upgrade. Where?
Oh, okay. Where if we chipped in a point at the next level, we'd be able to do something like that.
Yeah. So every 5 points, and you guys can chip in for it. You can add something to the structure.
Ooh, okay.
You can have our the layer for the shadow. Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Or get our own Alfred.
So I think so the next day, Silas, you check yourself out. So if anyone's down hit points again, Anton, you get a point back. Myrtle, I think you were fine after the first day. Charlie got another 2 points back. And Silas, the last day, you got another 2 points back. So you're all together again. And I have to ask, did anybody pick up the shard, the tablet? Because once they used the tablet, they just dropped it. They didn't take it.
I don't know. I want to say yes, but I don't remember if anyone actually did.
We didn't take the tablet with us inside immediately. We took a rubbing.
You took the rubbing in. Yeah, that's what they used. Right. Okay, so you guys still have the shard at the yeah, so actually, oh man, Charlie and Anton, I'm gonna roll back a couple of days, and I just want to check something. But
Okay.
Oh boy.
Did we get raided?
No, I want you to make some saves for me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a willpower thing.
Willpower, yeah.
Alrighty.
Make
I
2
can do
rolls.
All right.
that.
First one's a 13. Second one's an 18.
You sleep like the dead, Anton. Doesn't bother
Nice.
you. Charlie, 8. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. And 18. All right.
First night I dream of the war. No, I'm
That
kidding.
first night, Charlie, you don't know why,
Mhm.
but you wake up in the room with the shard. You're just standing in front of it, looking at it when you wake up.
Oh,
Don't remember any dreams, but you certainly don't remember sleepwalking into this room.
yeah. Okay, that's creepy. I'll tell Anton about that the next morning.
It would definitely be messed up. Let's put that back. And maybe that day I would have a little poke inside your brain pan just to see if anything's more scrambled than normal.
Yeah, make sure there's not a demon or something in there.
Are you
Yeah.
allowing it, Charlie?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead and Chuck, roll. It's not going to be versus because he's allowing it, but I need to see how deep you can get.
Okay.
Oh
Let's
my
see some-
gosh.
25.
Oh, right into the flashbacks. Woohoo!
You're gonna see some ugly
Enjoy
shit
some
in
war
there.
trauma there, Anton.
Yeah,
You get PTSD by
I
association.
do. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Charlie actually doesn't remember but with a natural 20, you're actually able to kind of go past that. Not
Okay.
only did Charlie take the key, open this door, he left, made a phone call, came back.
That's wild. Do I have
Yes,
any?
you have the number. You have the number he dialed because you're
Okay.
seeing through his eyes as he's dying, even though he absolutely doesn't remember it.
Okay. Can I hear anything from his phone call or just
No, he dialed the number. Actually, you would hear through. So you hear the other end pick up, and then he hangs up. Not a word is said.
Okay. I will write that number down. Tonight we're going to get some push pins and tape them to your fingertips. That way if you try to push any buttons while you're sleeping, it'll wake you up.
It's local number because he didn't have to dial an operator.
Mhm.
Okay.
So not only local, it's in this area.
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll make note for that. Wait
Yep.
for the full team so we can investigate that.
So there we go.
Did
Charlie
you tell
absolutely doesn't
Charlie
remember
about that?
any of this.
I'll tell you about it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's
not great.
No. Maybe we need another something on the door.
More salt.
Yeah. Maybe some chocolate lines too.
You've already used salt. You got to have pepper and mustard now.
Oh yeah. There we go.
All right,
Code
everybody's
close.
back together. It's been a couple
Hey.
days.
What'd you find out?
Who?
Any of you?
Oh, Charlie was possessed by the tablet and called this phone number.
All right. That's a start.
What'd you
I
find
will-
out?
Well, all the cars that those fellers had were from out of state, but it did occur to me that the modifications on them, I mean, it possibly could have been done out of state, but also might have been done here. I was thinking we could talk around to some auto body shops. They'd remember a job like that. I mean,
Mhm.
well, money, grease some wheels.
I
See,
talked to a couple of bums, and they said that there was a he was saying there was a couple of guys, they fight about corners, and two of them were there, and then they were gone. They were gone long enough. They took the corner, then they see him again, and then they're well dressed, well fed, wearing what we saw at Denny's, and they were looking dead ass through him like they weren't there.
Okay. Let me
Were any of the bodies identified?
I can check.
The cultists or anything like that?
They're still okay. So remember, during this time, there's no databases of anything. So what they're doing is having people come in to view missing people to see if anyone recognizes them, because that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
yeah,
it's just because
nothing.
it's been like 3 or 4 days. I was just trying to see if anybody had claimed any of them.
But let me make some calls if I can find out where this number leads to.
Yep. So there's no reverse phone book lookup. So probably you would call the phone. Would it be Bell? You'd call Bell. And since you're an officer, sure. But I do want you to roll.
Yeah.
Just to see if they're going to ask you to go through actual channels or if they'll just give it to you. So your status will play into it. So add your status level, D20. If you've got any talking skills, talking to people skills.
As a detective?
I'll give you the +2 just because it seems like this sort of thing would be under your occupation. And I am going to roll versus here to see how well she's going to stick to it. Ah, sure. Always happy to help the officers.
Yeah.
Well, that there is an unregistered number. It's a private number. It's to the Silver Twilight Lodge.
Silver Twilight Lodge. All right. Well, thank you very much.
It's on 1612 Mockingbird.
Okay, 1612 Mockingbird.
Anything else I could do for you, officer?
No. Is it all the calls from that place route through that number, or is it go to a particular room?
I can't actually tell that. I mean, I can tell that there are 4 other lines that go to that establishment.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, thank you for your help.
She gives you the other numbers.
Okay.
The 4 other lines.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got a little bit of a lead, fellas and ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
There's this here lodge.
Let's go check it out.
Cool.
Myrtle, you're there. Maybe a luck check. You might have heard of them because until recently you were doing the society papers.
Okay. So
come on, roll 20. Yep, still.
Oh shit.
That's bad.
No. It has my it's the old it had a +5 on it, so or no.
No, it just
I circumvented it. Okay,
never mind. No, that's just a bad fail.
Don't argue with the nat 20, Brad.
Nope.
Yeah, not something that Myrtle's ever encountered.
I keep forgetting that luck is the opposite of all the other
Yeah.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, trying to equal to or lower than what your current luck is. Yeah. No, it doesn't ring a bell. Oh, actually, Anton, it might ring a bell with Anton. Why don't you make a luck check as well, Anton?
Sure.
2 of you are the most likely to have heard of the place.
Yeah,
Ooh, I think that's a success.
Yeah.
You've been trying for at least a year to try to get an engagement with them. They're a very affluent society that promotes the intellectual collection and theory of magic. Not stage magic, mind you. Real magic.
Okay.
They hold soirees and gatherings at least twice a year where they invitation only, where they try to call the best of the society and the wealthiest of the society to join them. It is a splendid 4-story mansion, beautiful old world architecture. You've tried to get in, but you just don't have enough pull. There's not enough zeros in your bank account for them to take notice of you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share that information with the group. Like, they are hoity-toity, very rich, very serious. We got to get in.
Well,
What was it, Todd?
hoity-toity people got serving staff.
That's true.
And serving staff often gets ignored. So that might be a good way in.
Okay.
How do you want to do that?
I think we're gonna, maybe cruise by and just kind of check the place out, at least from the outside, get an idea of the lay of
Okay.
it.
Anton will tell you that cruising by isn't going to be a thing.
Okay.
It is literally a mansion on a hill. There is nothing overlying it. There's no way to drive by it without being seen, and it's all private property gated off.
So, what's the lead in this place? Why are we trying to get in here again?
It's the number. The
Yep.
That's
number
the
that
phone
Charlie
number?
called.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, we could just play our hand and say we have an ancient magical tablet and we want to talk to you about it.
We could.
Mm-hmm.
That would get us in the door, no pretenses. We see what's going on. And then if, they're doing something that's bothersome, we'll just lock all the doors on the way out and light it on fire.
Yes. That's certainly an option. Another option.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Or it's a big or.
Or, well, since my name's in the papers and everything, we've got one of the masks, right?
Yeah.
We'll go to them. Take the mask with us, and I can just go there and be like, "Hey, I was the guy at the thing, and I'm just kind of curious about it because these guys seemed real weird, and this thing was there, and I have some friends, and they said, you should check this place out. Talk to these folks; they might know something more about it."
I think that sounds reasonable.
You are a detective.
I am a detective.
Yeah, they might be like, "Oh, it's that man from the paper."
Hmm?
How gauche.
Yeah.
Right?
Are you still bleeding? We don't want you to bleed on the shag carpets.
No,
Hello,
no.
officer.
I'm all
Am I
healed
getting
up.
shot.
And
You killed someone?
and I can then they're the kind of folks that I can tell them about the weird other shit that happened with the the gin and all that too.
Yeah.
They'd be liable to buy that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the plan then, Silas? You want to go up by yourself and do some investigating as a detective?
Yep. By
Okay.
myself. No danger at all.
What's everybody else doing?
I don't know if I necessarily agree with the by yourself part.
All right. Well, I mean, if you can come up with a good idea why you'd be there.
I'm a consultant helping you on the case.
All right.
You
I can
are
work with
a mystic of some sort.
Yeah. I should be well enough known that they would at least look down on me, which means they know who I am.
Mhm.
That's fair. That's fair.
A magic showman.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right. So Silas and Anton then are going to go up. Okay.
I'm good
In the
with that.
meantime, Myrtle and Charlie, you guys going to do anything?
Are they?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else we could try to investigate.
Okay. Well, you think about it and let
Yeah.
me frame the scene here then. So I take it, Silas, you're taking your police car.
Yeah.
And you are. So you're not. Do you ask for the case?
You know what? I will ask for the case.
Okay.
If they're
Yeah.
okay with that.
Seeing as you're fully recovered now and you have some stakes in the game, sure, you
Yeah.
are assigned to the case. So you are officially assigned to the case, which means you could actually get some pay for Anton. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
I could, and
Oh,
I
wow.
will.
Nice.
I'll be a nice guy.
All right.
And
So
hey, if
Anton's
this all
got a nice
works
little
out,
stipend.
maybe the missus will make an apple pie, and we'll invite you over.
I would love that.
See this
Right.
mysterious missus.
Yeah.
You go. So you guys head off to this little Twilight Lodge. It is. It's not even in the nicer part of town. It's past the nicer part of town.
Mm.
It's in a nearly undeveloped area that's still within the boundaries of town. It sits high on a hill. It's an old style mansion that has been upkept, modernized. There's electricity. Um, there is a very wide parking area that goes up to a gate. And there is a man stationed at the gate inside of an old fashioned, like, soldier's pillbox that comes out. He's very well dressed. Doesn't appear to be armed. He's in a nice suit, though. And sees the police car, comes to the gate and says, "Hey, what's your business?"
Just looking for some information. Wondering if we can talk to the folks in here. Got something that might be, I don't know, something they might know about. Not any. I'm just looking for information. No, not here looking for suspects or nothing like that.
All right, persuade this person.
Okay. That fall under
You can
personality.
do
or-
this as a +2 d20.
Okay.
Do you have any other skills?
No.
I'm just giving you the +2 from this being the core of your occupation.
Yeah.
Then yeah, just
My other
personality
skills
bonus.
are primarily harming others. So
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, 10.
And well, that's very interesting. You got a notation from a judge or anything that would allow you entrance into this area? Otherwise, I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn you away.
Okay. Well,
We
that seems
guard our
might get
privacy well. I
suspicious.
would be happy to
Yeah, I
have
mean,
put
I'll
a-
go get a writ and a warrant from the judge to put my head all the way up in everybody's business, and I can
Yes,
then
sir.
tear
That
the
will
place
be
apart.
required. Otherwise, I can have one of the masters of the house come to the police station and answer any questions you would like.
Yeah,
But we
that's
take
fine.
his privacy very seriously.
Definitely not suspicious, but have him come on down to the station.
Hey, Silas.
Yeah,
Silas.
yeah.
Don't we have a warrant?
No, I'm just
Wink.
the lead on the investigation.
Silas. Don't we have a warrant? Wink.
Oh, that's right, Anton. You have it, right?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna mind control this guy to convince him that we have a warrant. And
Look at this paper. It is a warrant.
it's our psychic ID or whatever it is.
Your
Doctor
psychic
Who.
paper.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Oh god.
Nope. You are unable to breach his mind.
Do you guys do we still have a copy of the rubbing? And did you take one?
No.
We were gonna use the mask as leverage, like
Yep.
as
Oh.
bait to get them to let us in.
He's like,
Yep.
I failed to see how this late electric bill is a writ from a judge.
This could be your address if you don't comply.
You guys want to use any other tact here?
Shoot him.
So your masters wouldn't be interested in any tales of the guy who saw some supernatural things going on?
He pauses for a moment and he says, "It depends. What sort of supernatural things?"
I saw a fiery demon ejected from a man's body.
One moment. He goes into the pillbox and you see him pull up a phone and talk into like a speaker piece. And then the gates open.
Okay, that was easier than what I was anticipating.
Master Carson will meet you at the gates.
Thank
Please
you.
enter. Of your own free will.
Oh,
That's a way to phrase that.
that's great. Not nervous at all. Okay. Yep, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, you drive up. There is a kind of like a round right in front of the large estate. There's many cars parked here. Some of them are out of state. They're all very nice.
Hmm.
And as you are pulling up, a man dressed in a very three-piece suit. He's actually got a very nice top hat on and a cane, and he's coming out with a cigarette holder, and he's just lighting up. He's crossing his arms and just nods genially at you. He's got a smile on his face. He's maybe in his 30s, fit, tanned.
I just nod to him.
He waits for you to get out of the car.
Yeah. Looking for a Master Carson?
He takes his hat off and gives you a deep bow. That would be me, officer. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Name's Detective Silas Manning.
Oh, and I see you've brought the riffraff with you.
Hey, you know who I am, though.
Yes, Tony.
Bit of a consultant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm afraid that we probably have no interest in your tale if a man of parlor tricks is your consultant.
Well, he's the one that kind of directed me to here to take a look at this, and I'll pull out the mask.
He takes it. Why don't both of you, if you've got any skills, being able to read someone, otherwise it's going to be just a for you, John. Well, both of you, because you're an entertainer, Anton. D20, add your personality modifier to it.
Got a 12.
Would I get a bonus for being a detective?
Yeah, sure. Plus
Okay.
2. Treat it as one
Yeah.
of your primary skills.
I got an 18.
Okay. Other than a very slight tick, which you completely miss, Anton. There's no tell at all. He looks it over and says, "Fascinating." He points to the dog in the middle of the forehead. I do believe that is the Nubai.
Yeah, that'd probably track.
Yes. What has this to do with our society? Hands it back.
Well, really, I'm just looking for information. I'm not trying to cause accusations or anything. Looking for information about this. So, have you seen the papers?
Of course. This is uncouth to speak about this out here. Why don't you come in? We'll come to the sitting room. We'll talk about this. A beverage?
I'm good. But
what would you like? Tea, coffee?
Oh, we'll go coffee.
Wine, bourbon.
Oh, we'll go bourbon.
Whatever you think. Legal officer. They were in our cellars before the edict came through.
I assumed so. Otherwise, you definitely wouldn't have mentioned them.
Okay. Right. So I want both
duty.
of you guys to make me will saves.
Nope.
Got a 14.
All right. Hold on a second.
No.
Okay, I'll get back to you guys. Charlie and Brad, did you come up with anything you wanted to do in meantime?
I can't recall. Did we already speak to somebody about Jin, how to, just to get more information about them? Whether it's
you got base information. Nothing in this city is gonna have anything more. You might talk to somebody at the universities, but of course he is off. Mr. Jones is off on an expedition right now. Would have been the key person to talk to. We went over that on session 2, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you tried that already.
Yeah. I can't find a thread. I feel like we've looked at pretty much everything that we can.
All right. Justin, anything Charlie would like to do?
Yeah, no, I can't really think of anything other than until we have something to shoot.
Okay.
Or if somebody needs some patching up.
All right. Well, you guys take a break. Start thinking about what you'd like to add on to the rookery. Looking at places you would like to fix when Silas and Anton come back, bearing takeout from one of the more prestigious restaurants in town that just opened up. One of the best Italian food places out there. Silas, Anton, yeah, you just went to pick it up. This was the whole point of going out today. You wanted to try out this new Emilio's restaurant.
I'm glad the line
Yeah.
wasn't long.
The line was
Yeah.
short, and you guys, an adoring public, Silas, after seeing that you were put up in the hospital for a few days, gave you a gift certificate here. So, you're bringing back this amazing food for everybody, which was the exact reason why you went out today.
Yep.
We got the food, guys.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Wait.
Anchovies and garlic, right?
Sure. Myrtle's not
Wait.
going to turn down a meal.
Why do you have a food? I thought you were going to the Silver something lodge.
The what?
No, we were going to Anton.
Yeah, we just
Food.
went to get pizza.
What are you talking about?
You guys were gonna go ask about the mask and the any magic stuff.
Are you going to
This-
really gaslight
this-
your teammates? Is that where this is going?
Gaslight.
I don't know what you're
I think they're
talking about.
electrical
And no
people.
one at the restaurant was wearing a mask. Like,
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Myrtle.
shit. Yep.
Yep, you understand?
Yep. I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Guys.
Hey, Anton.
Yep.
I want you to read my brain about what happened at the restaurant.
Oh, you still remember what happened at the restaurant? Absolutely. Yeah. But, that didn't mean that you were going to take advantage of these great coupons.
yeah, we had coupons. Free breadsticks.
You still have the mask, too.
And
Silas has got the mask in
about
one of the
what
bags.
they were really gonna do today. Not like go to Emilio's, but this phone number that you pulled out of my brain
Well, okay.
because the tablet.
So you're trying to say that we went someplace, but like apparently we don't remember it?
It sounds
Somebody
like,
pulled a Tony on you.
Well, Anton,
Yeah.
Anton, read my mind.
I'll read his mind.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
Talk about
there.
confirmation
18.
bias.
Still didn't beat his 25. So, yeah.
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 I see it. We had the
You
order
redeemed-
written
you
down.
redeemed these coupons at Emilio's.
Free
You had an interesting
breadsticks.
discussion. You waved the mask around to see if anyone knew anything about the mask. And you were given a basket of breadsticks.
Because there was marinara on the mask when we got it. That's why we decided to go to the Italian restaurant to see if anyone knew anything about it.
Yes, because Silas is a clean cop and he wouldn't go to a blatantly mob-run restaurant.
You did
Myrtle,
roll an
I
18,
think-
though, so I got to ask Silas or John, does Silas really have a wife?
Yes.
All right. Anton, he really thinks he has a wife.
Guys, he is convinced himself. It's so sad.
That's beautiful. I think, Myrtle, remember when Anton mentioned the fire option?
You don't remember anything revolving around the Silver Twilight Lodge at all.
I know that
Yeah.
Silas and Anton don't, but
No, I'm telling them that's what their characters. Anything
Yeah.
revolving around
Yeah,
that, they have no
nothing.
memory of it.
yeah,
Like it
What do you-
never
that's what I'm
happened.
saying. That's what I'm saying it to Myrtle. I'm like, Myrtle, you remember the fire option?
Yeah.
I think we might need to go with that.
I don't think they fire the ZD once. You don't need to fire it
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's twice baked, that's kind of like fire.
That would be fire the
that
fire
would be
option.
fire.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
is true. Twice Big ZD is pretty good.
You
Um,
ate the cannolis while you were there. You didn't save any for them.
You didn't save
Yeah.
any cannolis for us.
No,
Seriously?
you knew better.
serious? You guys went and got brainwashed, went to an Italian restaurant, and then didn't save us.
Didn't
any
even have the
cannolis?
good graces to leave us a cannoli.
Bert, can Anton and I have a luck roll to see if either one of us is lactose intolerant? Proof that we
You
get
can
to the
just state
Italian
whether
place.
you are or not. It's up to you.
Oh my god.
I am in real life. I don't need it in my make believe.
Same.
You don't have terrible gas. You're fine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So what
I
have
don't.
you guys been
I
doing
don't get why you guys are acting so sketchy. We went out to get food. We brought you back food. We brought you back what you ordered. If you wanted us to bring you back cannolis, you should have told us to bring you back cannolis.
I turned to Charlie. I'm like, do we need to go and investigate this?
That's right. Bert's gonna need a new plot for the game.
We might. Myrtle, how good are you with a gun?
Yeah, I'm good. I have a +1.
No, Charlie is asking Myrtle.
Yeah,
Myrtle, how good are you with a gun?
yeah, I know my way around a gun.
Okay.
A handgun. Yeah.
How willing are you to shoot someone in the face?
It wouldn't actually be the first time.
I mean, it would depend on the situation. I wouldn't walk up to somebody in the street and do it. If I thought my life or somebody else's was in danger, or somebody was doing something awful to the city, I would do it.
Charlie? Why are you asking her if she's gonna go shooting people in the face? Here,
That
have
was
some
a
pizza.
good restaurant.
It was a good restaurant.
And you know what? You should have a seat and you should dig in to what you brought.
Yes.
Charlie's gonna sit down and eat, and he really needs to think about this. Oh, Anton, I want you to sleep in the room with the tablet tonight,
Okay.
and I want you to just open your mind to the universe and let it all in.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
That does sound like a terrible idea.
Y'all can do that. I'm gonna go home and sleep with my missus. I've been in the hospital the last few days. I'm a little, you know,
Hmm?
Craving
got-
Italian food?
I gotta ask, Silas.
Yeah.
Are you the kind of officer that shares everything with your wife? Or do you hold back the details of your job from your wife?
He is probably the type that shares with his wife.
Okay. Because the guy you met made a mistake.
Hmm.
She knew where you were going, and she asks you how it went.
Huh?
Yeah, you told me you were going to go check out on this lodge, outskirts of off on Mockingbird. Oh, yeah. You said it might be a little dangerous. You took your friend Anton with you.
Huh. Yeah, it's interesting because Charlie and Myrtle were saying the same thing, that we were going to go do a thing. Then Anton and I don't remember going to that lodge, but I remember getting pizza.
Oh, you asked me here. She shows you like the red and alley map. You asked me to figure out how to get there. I marked it down. See, do you remember?
I don't, and that is concerning. All right, I might have to go talk to them again. How was your day?
I don't know. I'm just a waifu pillow that is part of your imagination.
Fair.
Is she a kept wife or does she have a career?
She has her own job. She,
Okay. What does she
She's
do?
a hologram like Krieger from
Mm.
Archer.
What does she do?
I was thinking about it, and I think she's a nurse.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, if she's a nurse, she tells you that, oh, those bodies still aren't identified. We had several folks come in. Somebody somebody said that they thought they saw a couple of these men, as you know, those panhandlers off on Fifth Street, but
Okay.
they looked to be too healthy for that. I mean, I examined them myself. I was in the room when the coroner did the pronunciation of death. I mean, perfect teeth, no, not the normal things you would see on folks that spend their life in such hard conditions. We
Yeah.
really should do something about the
Any
homeless population,
any
Silas.
any distinguishing marks on any of them? Tattoos or anything?
No, no, other than they seem to be in perfect health. Well, other aside from the bullets.
Yeah. That'll happen. Huh.
So the person must have been wrong. These could not be men that have been exposed to the elements in the outside and living such hard lives. There's no signs of that at all.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. All right. I gotta go round them up, talk to them, figure out what's going on here.
Okay, well, take care, dear. Be
Yeah, I
careful.
will.
Take the second gun.
Yeah. And grabs Tommy gun.
She gives you a couple of barrels for it. It's like
Yeah.
the loving knife that knows. It's like, here you go.
Yep.
And Mr.
And then I'll-
Stabity, don't forget the knife.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll just keep an idea.
Okay.
Mr. Bonk.
Yeah.
Dunk dunk.
So yeah.
But yeah, I'll head back to the rookery.
Yeah, the man made a mistake. Would have been far easier if he had just implanted a memory of you talking and finding nothing. Instead, he wiped it all out.
So, Anton.
So, yeah, Silas screeches into his police car outside of the rookery again, barges in, machine gun in hand.
Anton.
Yes.
So I do believe that our memories have been messed with. Because my wife just,
Charlie and Murdo were like,
because my wife, she just told me that the same thing that these two are saying, that you and I are gonna go to some silver something lodge and they had a map drawn out in the whole bit, and that's what we did today. But we don't remember it.
No, we got food.
We didn't get food. Well, I mean, we got food. I think they got food, which is kind of nice of them in a way. I mean, if they could wipe out our memory, they could have probably killed us. But they got us food, which is, I mean, out of things, that's not the worst. But yeah, and they still haven't identified those bodies at the morgue neither for those other mask wearing fellows. But apparently they feed them well, treat them pretty decent, at least for a bit, while they, break their brains or whatever.
Okay, so you're saying we went somewhere and they mind wiped us and made us think we were getting, and this is all because you talked to your wife?
Yep.
I love the bit.
Anton, how many times have you wiped someone's mind
A
or
few.
a memory?
Yeah.
So why don't you believe this could
All of
happen to
those
you?
bad dates.
Because as one who wipes mind, I just think it hard to believe that someone would have wiped my mind. Like they like Uno reversed me, and I just don't see that
What if they're a
happening.
little better than you?
Ouch.
I didn't say a lot better than you, just a little. Just a little bit.
Okay. All right. So maybe it did happen. What's our next steps, though?
So Chuck, I will also tell you, just since you know how your own power works, like wiping someone's mind permanently, well, system-wise, that would be a crit, which you did. But typically when you do that, it only lasts for so long before the memories come back. So Anton might be thinking that the memories will come back. Just, throwing that out there.
Yeah. Could I try and muck around in Silas's head to see if maybe I could fast track his? It would probably be tough, though. They rolled really goddamn
Well,
good.
I was going to say, so in the fiction, sure, you do that.
Yeah.
but he critted, which means it's
Yeah.
a permanent wipe. It's just not there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He
That would
blackout drunked
explain
me.
why those cultists, when you looked in their heads, there was nothing there.
It was. It was just
kill
complete
everybody.
void. Yeah.
Oh no, Silas is fine. There's just no
Ooh.
memory at all of visiting the place or even knowing about the place.
Yeah. No, we were talking about the cultists in the
Yep.
diner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What
So
would be the effect if you did that enough times and enough memories on a person?
I think there's a movie about that, right?
There's this joke on crack.com about how they did this whole thing about the Whedonverse where, and at the end they're like, we've wiped him too many times, he's already crazy.
Yeah.
You're right. So what's going on? What's going on?
Well, I think that messes up our ability.
Well, I
Go
think
in
that
through the front
indicates
door.
a bit of guilt.
Wait, what?
Well, first, they wouldn't even speak to us. Then when we mentioned some stuff that actually happened, then they wanted to talk to us. And then they mind wiped us. And keep in mind, this is the same number that Charlie here called in his sleep.
And
That
he dialed the number, picked up the phone. Maybe Charlie had a conversation too, and they mind wiped him over the phone.
Mm-hmm. So
I
what
think
would I think they might be definitely connected to this, and he definitely recognized the mask. He had a little tick when he did that. What would it take to block your thing that you do, or at least give us a fighting chance?
Tinfoil.
lots of tinfoil, some lead.
Just surround your head with bullets.
I mean, I could try, but considering how thoroughly they wiped our thoughts on this,
It gives us a fighting chance.
yeah, I mean, we can certainly try. I think we're definitely outclassed. I think a good alternative would be stealth and strike before they got the inkling that we were there.
What do we want to go there and do? I mean, that's the thing.
Well,
Like,
we
we
need
were going there
info.
for information. We don't know what their connection is. 'Cause, I mean, the other option too. Did they have a gate?
You don't remember?
Oh yeah. Because now Silas is like, well, we still have a reinforced car.
Yep. Oh, also, by the way, when Anton knew a little bit about them before you went there, you no longer know that little bit about them at all, Anton.
Oh, they cleaned up their tracks real good.
Wow.
But you said your wife looked up them on the map for you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have that information?
Yeah.
You could have. Yeah, you got the map.
Were there
sure.
any other roads besides that, or is it like one of those like really expensive rich person like?
It's expensive
drive,
rich
like-
person without nowhere.
Yeah, but is it like the only road there, or like is it?
I'll pull out the map.
Sure. No, there are side roads. A lot of them are dirt roads going off to Farmstead and such. But the big thing about it is it's very isolated. The main road that goes up to it kind of winds up to it's on a not a mountaintop, but a hilltop. Kind of overlooks the rest of the valley around it. There's only the one road going up to it. It's a very wide road, but there's only the one road.
You know,
If
every residence, they usually all have one thing in common, and that's a flushing toilet.
Okay.
We sewer it up.
That's a possibility. Actually, it just occurred to me, Charlie, you picked up a phone but don't remember a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking to us. I'm thinking maybe I don't know. The reason I asked about how your thing works, Anton, is because I mean maybe we can just put something in our ears we can't hear them. Maybe that's how it works.
Well, I don't need to talk
Yeah.
to someone.
You don't.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to see them. Oh, and Chuck did no sewer access. They're on the outskirts of town in the country. They probably have a septic pit or a septic tank.
Or
That's
drainage field or
Yeah.
something
yeah.
like that.
That's fair. Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It's evening now, actually. Yeah, because you
Evening
guys
now?
would have went out, early afternoon, late afternoon, got some food, came back. Silas went home for a while, came back. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's evening.
How far outside of the city is it?
Not too far. I mean, you can get there in about less than a half-hour drive.
Okay.
It's just like
I used-
right at the basically the boundaries of the city. Still in your jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But how do
I
you
got nothing to go up there
justify-
with because I don't remember what I went up there with.
Nor do you think you could convince a judge that they committed a crime
Yeah.
by mind wiping you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I do have a bad idea.
I also have a bad
All
idea.
ears.
So my bad idea involves that reinforced car that we still have. And if we get our hands on, like, say, a box of dynamite and we just ram it into the house.
And like jump out or
I hope
run
so.
in and just throw dynamite.
Ram it into the house and, jump out. I don't know, put a brick on the gas pedal, whatever. It's dynamite. It just needs to be close.
So, as much as I love this idea,
I said it was a bad idea.
there is the problem where we need information. And dynamite's really good at erasing information.
And it's true. It does prevent them from messing with their heads, though.
My thought was go to the library and get a topographical map of the area and see if because Anton said maybe sneaking in. Maybe we could find a closer spot to sneak in. And I mean, if this was in the city, it'd be a little easier because I could just be a bum then, and then we're invisible to everybody. Nobody wants to see us, especially rich people. But we could do this like we did in the war, and we could just come in and take the knives, and you just stab a guy in the side of the neck, and you push the knife forward, and that would take out the guard. And then we could find somebody to talk to, or not even kill anybody. You could just sneak into the property and go through the servant's entrance.
I just imagine Charlie saying this in a very quiet, matter-of-fact voice where you all believe that he has done this in the past.
I mean, it probably being inside, we want like shotguns though. Probably something like a Benelli M20 or something like a Webley.
Going into slightly too much specific detail.
Yeah, he's like lost in his head about this. Like, we could assault that place pretty easily.
That's also a
That's-
possibility.
That's great, Charlie.
Charlie might have been special forces in the war.
Charlie, did you say you knew some Canadians in the war?
I did actually.
I thought
Polite.
so.
They were polite people to work with. They're almost as bad as Russians though, as far as like when it comes to bear wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's the plan? What's the plan?
I don't know that we have one yet.
I guess Charlie's going to slip in and murder some people.
So from the map you have, you can see that there's forest surrounding the bottom of it. Again, the mansion is on top of a hill, so there's like a slope. If you didn't want to come up the road, the next best thing would be to go through the forest and climb the hill to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Silas and Anton don't remember the layout. at all. So other than that, you just have what you're looking at on this topographic. It's actually not even a topographic map.
Is-
It's a McNally, so it's just showing you the roads in and out. But it does show enough that there's just a forest around it.
Yeah. I was
Some
gonna
dirt
say,
roads that probably go to old farms.
Do we have any binoculars?
how quickly
We
did
could
we want to go
get them.
in there? Are we
Well,
like doing it now, or are we going to wait a day?
well, that's the thing. Is what I was just thinking is if we got like you'd asked about some binoculars, we'd get some binoculars, and we could just take a day or two and just kind of scope, stake the place out a little bit,
Yeah,
see
sit
what
outside,
their
sketch
coming and
it,
goings are.
get the guard rotations, see who's
Mm-hmm.
coming, like you said, coming and going. Get the
I
build,
was
like sketch the
thinking while
building.
you did that, I could run to City Hall and see if there are blueprints on file for this building when they
Mhm.
built it. See if we
Yeah,
could
that's
get.
a good idea.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's not to say there's no secret passages or anything like that that might not be on there, but at least it would give us a general idea of what we're looking at.
And this was
And
before people had to submit architectural designs for any improvements or changes that were made in houses. But the fact that it is a
Oh, sure.
historical building probably does mean that there's some information on it.
Yeah. Okay.
What was the
Well-
name of this organization again? Because I think we're gonna have to look up information on them or who might live there.
the silver
'cause
something.
I
like
don't
The Silver
remember the-
Twilight Lodge is the name of the building.
Because
Yeah.
Anton and I don't remember.
Myrtle doesn't know anything about them. She never did a piece on them before. But I mean, this is all things that can be looked up when places are open in the
Yeah.
morning. There's nothing open
Yeah,
now at
exactly.
night.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, so rough plan. Get some binoculars, scope the place out. You and Anton probably should stay away from that place.
Hmm.
Like,
We should
'cause
also
you-
probably stay away from here for sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, so far Myrtle's the only one who hasn't been messed with.
Well, I don't think Myrtle sleeps here, do you?
Oh, Myrtle's got a nice house.
I've got a nice place to live. Yeah.
Well, how about this? Myrtle, you be the last one to leave. You lock up, and if you come up with any creative ways to extra lock that room, do so. The rest of us, I'll go back to my place. Anton and Charlie, I'll pay for you two to get rooms for the night somewhere.
It's very kind of you.
What's your
Right.
what's your
I got I up it, so it's what, a D5 now. it
started
a-
off as a D4, so you're a D5 now. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you can get them like really cheap rooms somewhere.
Yeah,
We still have some cash left over from that diplomat, don't we?
Some, yeah,
Oh wait, no, we had to pay off the hospital bill.
yeah. You had to pay, you had to pay the hospital bill for
Forgot
Charlie.
about that.
Yep.
I can
Yeah,
sleep
you
on
can.
the
You,
street
you
again,
don't have to
I'm
stress
fine.
your finances to get like. They're not great, but I mean, they're
Mhm.
not sharing a room with anyone either. So it's
Yeah.
something.
so I just figure that way the three people that have been compromised
Mhm.
are not there, so it will.
Mhm.
Okay. So we're coming up to the end. So what's the plan? Let's say once you meet again, just so I understand, you want to do some reconnaissance is what you're
Yes.
planning. You want to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
reconnaissance
That is the
during the
plan.
day? Do you want to do it during the night?
Probably ought to do both. Some shifts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Silas, you can get binoculars from the police.
Mhm.
Check them out. That's fine. You can check out a shotgun, a rifle, or a handgun for yourself, but they're
Okay.
not going to let fly you
Yeah.
taking out guns for anyone else.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
Is there an army surplus store?
What are you trying to find?
Oh, just like a sleeping bag and stuff that
Oh, you have a D4, so yes, you can acquire that. You're fine. You can get that stuff.
just stuff for like when we go out there to do the observation,
Sure.
we can kind of just hunker down and stay
Yeah.
in place.
You have you get some of those poncho tents and sleeping bag. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
Proto ghillie suit.
Hmm. Okay. Well, we'll wrap up there for the night then. We're getting close to Christmas. So you guys okay for next Sunday or
Well,
You don't have to say it now. Just trying to get a
I
general
am.
temperature.
Yeah.
I am, but
Yeah, I should be.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't see anything on the calendar. Yeah.
Cool. All right. We'll end it there then. Chuck, you got anything you want to throw out there?
Yes. We started a new DCC campaign over on twitch.tv/Defenders of Cobalt, whatever it is. Look us up, Defenders of Cobalt, new DCC campaign. And also go buy my books, Teenage Odyssey and Skin City, out on Drive Through RPG.
Sounds good. John, got anything?
Wednesdays on the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch channel, you'll see me and Bert and Chuck, as well as Dan and Jeremy, and we're doing some Savage Rifts. We're
Ooh.
pushing through.
Doing all kinds of things. Brad, you got anything? No?
No, sir, not currently.
All right. Justin, how about you?
I don't have anything, but I was just gonna say go buy Chuck's books and go check out Defenders of Cobalt.
Yeah.
And are you selling anything, Bert?
Yes. Scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now
Yeah,
is
that's
the
right.
link to my current crowdfunder, X-Crawl Rodeo. It's X-Crawl, the newest DCC version, mixed with rodeo. So you can play all those rodeo events with fantastic creatures and all kinds of mayhem. We're already funded. We're at the first stretch goal. We're pretty close to the next stretch goal. And each stretch goal adds things for every backing level. So the more we get, the better of a deal it is for all of you. And if we can get another stretch goal down, Chuck here might be adding a little something to it as well. We'll see how that goes. But
Yeah.
otherwise, just go to Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com, where you can find more silliness like this for far too many years. It's embarrassing how many years that's gone on. And all of our social media links are there as well. So there we go. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everybody.